YouTube, hello. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to stream. Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to video of Coffee Talk. You glad to be here? I hope so. Sorry, I'm blanking out. My brain has stopped working. Heck, YouTube? Pete, no. YouTube will see, and then they'll see that they're being bullied, and they'll cry, and they'll call Susan HIBISCUS. She doesn't run YouTube anymore, though, does she? She, like, sold YouTube or something? Did I see somewhere that she sold YouTube? I'm not up with, like, the drama or anything. I'm not paying attention to YouTube drama or anything. I should actually tweet that I'm live. Where's the tweet that I made before? Let me just retweet that real quick. Where is it? Where's the tweet that I made before? Let's go to profile, shall we? Quote tweet is what I want to do. Twitch.tv/MaddieWM. That's me. That's my Twitch. Fantastic. I nailed it. First try. Anyways, Pete, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome everybody to stream. That's that. That's the intro. Top tier intro for today. Actually, there is something I want to show you all. Hang on. Excellent intro. Thank you. I'm a professional streamer. I do it sometimes when I remember. That's when I do it. Isn't it fun? Isn't it cool? Your tweet lured me here. It worked. The clickbait, it worked. I'm kidding. There's no clickbait. I actually have something to show you. And by show you, I mean I'm doing a hard launch on our Discord. I probably could do it on, hang on. I probably could do it on Twitch. Hang on a second. Give me like 2 seconds. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's just go to desktop. Pete, please. No, the pressure. Under pressure. Pushing down. Under pressure, industry in your head, put your family in check. Watch people on the streets, boot it up, bat it up, eat it up, eat it up. That's okay, it's the terror we do. What am I doing? Where the fuck is the photo I just downloaded? Hello? I just... hang on, not right now, OBS. It didn't do what I wanted it to. I'm offended. Save as. Oh, hang on. I did a stupid 2 seconds. Aha. Excuse me. Yes, I want to replace that. Ah. What? Huh? Okay, well, what I wanted to do isn't gonna work. Hold up. Chat, you wanna see something pretty fucking rad? And how do I zoom out? Nope. Okay. This is me learning how everything works, by the way. Aha! Nailed it. First try. Okay. Are you ready for this? Surprise. It's the game. That's the surprise. Are you surprised? I sure hope so. Because that's the surprise. The surprise is you get to see the game. Do you like my surprise? I think it's pretty rad. No, but in all seriousness, the surprise is actually this. Hang on. Yep. Are you ready? Are you ready? Does it have sound though? The game? It should. If it doesn't, I'll cry. Hang on. Bam. What the fuck? Bam. Chat, this is Mini Maya. There we go. This is Mini Maya. This is our new friend. Your husky looks different. It is. Yeah, it's actually different breed. It's actually a beagle. But no, this is Mini Maya. This is our new friend. She's very cool. She's psycho. But very cool. Hello, Storm. How are you? Welcome to stream where it's a disaster zone because I couldn't figure out how fucking technology worked. American acquired. Nice. You just got one in your pocket. It's like, look, an American. But no, in all seriousness, this is not Mini Maya. Well, it is, because I mean, look at her. She looks just like Maya when she was a kitten. But this is Cora. This is our new friend. Liam has been nagging me for the past 6 months to get another cat. Hi, hon. Do you want to come show her to the camera? I was just talking about it. Chat, meet Mini Maya. Cora. I was going to say, hang on, I'll pull this up. She's a squirmer. There she is. Mini Maya. This is our friend. Her real name's Cora. She's... I can't remember how to do maths. How old is she? 4 months old? She's 4 months old. She's our new friend. She's gonna hang out with us for a while. And by a while, I mean the rest of her life. This is Liam's new bestie. So she's gonna hang out. She's gonna live her best life. As a little kit does. But, yeah, Liam's been nagging me for the past 6 months to get a new cat. Well, another cat. And of course, we just happened to get Maya's fucking clone, apparently. So, yeah. Everybody meet Cora. She's gonna be hanging around for a while. She's not going anywhere. And, we're gonna get onto some coffee talk with that. Now that it's taken 25 years for me to figure out how to put that fucking photo in the stream. Anyways, coffee talk. What are you doing, Cor? She's just gonna be a menace. Liam's in charge. 22 minutes, actually. You did great. You know what? I am 10 minutes into the recording and I'm just starting the game. It's gonna go well. I'm gonna get distracted. Absolutely, I'm going to get distracted. Don't you laugh, Liam. Okay, what are we up to? Tuesday, September 26th, 2023. First Workaholics Treatment Center to open in 2024. No phone, no laptop, just rest. Can I have that even though I'm not a workaholic? Beachgoers report silver algae blooming on Alki Beach. And curbing recent security breaches, government to block data leakers website. All easy, citizen data. No stop. Very nice. Something's missing from the drawer. Or did I misplace it? What am I missing from my drawer? Huh? Oh, the ID cards and shit are gone. Like, Lucas's ID cards. Whatnot. Anyways. Somehow I feel like it's going to be a long, long night. Okay, good thing I've got water. So I know how to read. Or not. Okay. Oh, hey! It's this guy that I can't remember his name. Good evening. Hello, that's right. Hey, Maddie. How are you? Not too shabby, I hope. Not bad. Everything's just fine. You sure? Positive. How about you, sir? How's work? My shift is over, so I'm free now. Nice. That reminds me, Mr. Hyde, Mr. Hyde was here just the other day. Oh, that's right. Did he tell you the reason for his visit? Yeah, he's moving back here, right? Or at least that's the plan? Yes, what a nice surprise. He's told me he's got a few things to discuss on that. Well, it's part of why I'm here tonight. He's just trying to sneak out from the room because otherwise Cora will like bolt out of the room. Because we're doing a soft launch for the cats and the dog, or for the cat and the dogs. How you doing, Cora? She's very, very curious. She's very hyper. She's a cute little bean. Aside from getting myself a half drink, that is. On that note, I'm so ready to take your order. Much obliged. So Hendry told me about this Indonesian ginger drink. It has milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff in it. I think it's called STMJ. I'll have a cup of that. Okay, so would it just be milk, honey, and ginger? If it's a ginger drink? Right? We got some new stuff with these guys. Hell yeah, Silver and I are besties. Amanda and I are besties. My phone is going off. Lucas is hanging out. Cora. Can you not attack my cables? Is she dead? Bailey's is doing Bailey's things. Alright, what's on the stories? The stories are fun. She's a 10, but about to marry a freelancing elf. So she's 100. I said elf. Elf. Anyways. Do you think VR would really take off in the future? I personally can't use it for very long, but maybe that's just me. Hell yeah, Myrtle. Having an ocean fish as a pet is so hard, specifically living in the city, such as Seattle. It feels nice to have someone who depends on you, you know? Lucas says, been busy all day today. Don't forget to drink water. Hey, chat. Drink water. Still on a hiatus, though. Okay, Lucas. It's coming together. I can't believe it. It's going to be so good. Whatever Rachel's on about. Riona says, today's delivery cutoff time, 3 p.m. No night shift. Nice. Where's my... I had a coffee talk guide because I'm trash. Don't worry about it. Cora. What are you doing? Little gremlin. She's literally a fucking gremlin. She's attacking my feet. That's what I mean by gremlin. There he is. There he is. I just want to double check because like it changes every time. What day are we on? I think day 8. Milk, ginger, and honey. Yeah, STMJ. Milk, ginger, and honey. That's what I thought it was, but like it made me doubt myself. Cora. Can you stop attacking my toes, please? Liam? What the hell, man? Why we can't have nice things? She's like attacking my toes and my cables at the same time. Pete, enjoy your luck. Much appreciated. One nutritious drink from Archipelago. Anyway. Thanks a lot. So what's in it again? It's a hot blend of egg, milk, ginger, and honey. When did I put the fucking egg in there? Oh, it's gonna make me say Swahili. That's not English. The drink's name itself is the ingredients Susu, Tulur, Madu, Yahe. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger. No wonder it somewhat reminds me of eggnog. Albeit, fucking damn it, they hit me with fancy words. Spicier and not as rich. I can see why Hendry likes it. Great stamina drink. He probably needs it to keep up with Rachel's work. You're probably right. As long as he remembers to take breaks. Maybe I should invite him for a drink here sometime. What do you think? That would be lovely. Then consider it done. You know what? I don't think Hyde will show up tonight. Oh, why's that? Damn it. When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little annoyed. And it's not exactly great outside either. Thought he liked this kind of weather. Him, yes. His car, not so much. That thing wouldn't survive in this kind of storm. Now that you mention it, you may be right. I used to drive him in that car back in the day. Did he ever tell you how old it is? Yep, gave me the whole backstory of it. Oh. I guess I'm just surprised he still uses it at all. The car clearly holds a special meaning to him. He was also quite sentimental about it, which makes me wonder if it has anything to do with him moving back here. What do you mean? He lived here before, right? Yeah. And he kept bringing up the past too. He's saying this move is motivated by nostalgia? I was going to say homesickness, but I realized that makes no sense. I get what you're trying to say though. It's the strange longing for times gone by, considering how fast things are changing these days, maybe even too fast, which is ironic, really. What is? Live long enough, you'll realize the only constant in life is change itself. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs that the world throws at you, decay, it's just stuff we have to deal with indefinitely. Considering our lifespans, you'd think we'd get used to it at some point. But we never do. Never completely, anyway. I suppose the idea of getting used to change is a paradox in itself. Sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is like an anchor for dinosaurs like us, keeps us from losing ourselves to the world's relentless speed. I wish I didn't yawn so much. You get used to these after a while, huh? Pretty much. Riona! Hell yeah! Hey there, we meet again. Yes, hello. Are you okay? Are you on drugs? You know what? Well, your chair deserved it. Love you, Liam. Excuse me for a moment. Got it. Welcome, Miss Riona. Good evening. I'm meeting up with someone. Oh, okay then. How's your car, by the way? My car? Oh, you mean the tire? There's really no need for concern, as it was an easy fix. Thank you for asking. I murdered the guy that slashed my tires. My pleasure. May I order a cup of Russian tea? Fuck, how do I do Russian tea? Do I know how to do that? Sure don't. How the fuck do I make Russian tea? Tea, lemon, and cinnamon. Got it. I knew that. I'm such a good barista. Yes, yes. Russian tea. I will serve that. Russian tea for the lady Russian to deliver. Dude, I made a funny joke. Hee hee, that's a good one.
perfect, by the way. Thank you. You're welcome. So who are you meeting with, if I may ask? You should know, shouldn't you? After all, you were tasked to give me his contact info, and I failed because I forgot! You're meeting with Lucas. So you two connected in the end. I'm sorry I failed to give his contact info to you. It's fine. He sent me a message last night through my private social media, which both surprised and confused me. I mean, how did he find my account? I heard you can find just about anything online nowadays if you know your way around. So it's probably an internet thing. That sounds a bit worrisome. What about people's privacy? Yeah, that's a valid concern. What we can do now is to consider carefully what we put on there, I suppose. Right. And I wonder, what does he want from me? Wants to be besties. Fuck. Thanks, Liam. My lighting guy. It's not very good. Thanks, honey. Appreciate you. What? What? What are you snooping for? Yeah, so Hyde's not coming tonight. Fucking damn it! Probably for the best, given the circumstances. Is he okay? Yeah, he just wants to take it easy tonight. Understandable. So he's coming tomorrow, right? My apologies for these surges. I was hoping it'd become more stable as the days go by, but I need to apologize for something out of your control. That's right. You tried everything you could. I know. Thank you for your understanding. How are you doing, miss? Hey there. Did you manage to resolve your issues with children? So do you still fucking hate kids, by the way? Sorry? Oh, I mean, the hospital admission problem from the other day. Oh, that. For a minute there, I thought I had beef with kids I was unaware of. Sorry for misunderstanding. No worries. That was funny. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. How about you? Feeling better? Yes, well, I apologize for the way I acted a few days ago. We all have our bad days, so don't worry about it. Thank you. While we're on the topic, yeah, listen, Gala walked in as a werewolf and literally trashed my fucking coffee shop, so it's fine. Bad days. I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. Would you mind pointing out where you believe the incident took place? Sure. It was quite near the police station, actually. At a metered spot just outside the now defunct library. Oh, the vacant building on the Bourne intersection. Yes, that's correct. I see. So it was originally a library. You know the area? I know of the property, yeah. It's been abandoned for a long time now. But it's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's been done with it, since it's located in a very populated, culture-centric neighborhood. That's true. There's even an art college nearby. I almost read that as collage. Right? And then again, I've always found the street a bit odd. Odd? How? It's just barren. Especially if you consider the area. And the weird thing is, I feel like it wasn't always that way. Feel? Don't you mean remember? Nope, exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory. People are talking to me, my brother. Strange, isn't it? That is odd. Well, there used to be a flea market there a long time ago. Perhaps that's what you were recalling. A flea market, huh? The last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Wait, there was a single dead tree surrounded by strange trinkets. These are my trinkets. A dead tree, huh? No idea why I almost forgot about it. It's stuck out like a sore thumb, about 8 feet tall, no leaves. It's been there forever too, as far as I know. That hawthorn tree was something of a landmark for us drivers, and the trinkets you spoke of were actually remembrances of sorts. Remembrances? Hold on, I'm just gonna recap a bit here, okay? Sure. Your car was vandalized near a metered parking spot in front of the abandoned library. What are you doing? on a seemingly deserted street within a busy area that had a large dead tree surrounded by remembrances for some reason. Sounds about right. Except the tree is no longer there. Oh? Are you serious, Pops? Why wouldn't I be? That is crazy. Here comes Georgie and Lucas. Nice. Good evening, gentlemen. Hi, everyone. Oh boy. I thought I'd be early, but you're already here, lady. Hello. Maddie, for the love of all things holy, tell me my lighter is here. Well, you're in luck, because it is. Hot damn, thank goodness. I just gotta remember to give it to you. Would you like me to get it now for you? Nah, it's fine. I'm just glad to know it's here. Just bring it with my drink later. Sure, let me know when you're ready to order. Cheers. Well, well, well. What's up, y'all? What's new? Evening, officer. We were just talking about the spot where Miss Riona's car may have been vandalized. Hi, Cora. Okay, bye, Cora. Oh? They got your car too, lady. Yes, but it's not a big issue. Still, sorry you had to experience that. Where did you park your car, miss? I can send you the coordinates if you like. That'd be real swell. Got it. Okay. Okay. Oh. Is it within the area you expected, or... Cora, what the fuck? Are you on crack? Oh my god. Pretty much. It's the same location where I parked mine a week ago. I see. Rest assured, we already increased patrols in that area. That's great. But I am the only one doing it at the moment. That sucks. What's that? Am I hearing you out of all people doubting my skill, Maddie? No, of course not. I just thought it means an unfortunate increase of your workload. Oh well, them's the breaks, I suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso, Maddie, and don't forget my lighter. Dude, you want the strongest espresso? How about 3 doses of espresso? Is that gonna be what he wants? Fucking probably not, but you know, what do I know? I'm just some coffee guy. He literally just wants coffee 3 times. Cool. Espresso! Give item. Lighter. Proceed. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Maddie. No problem. Probably think I'm being silly. What can I say? It's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's borderline superstitious, I know. Do you have anything of the sort? Well, I have good reason to be superstitious. Whenever I don't have this with me, things happen. Right. Alright, here comes the strongest espresso in the house. Cheers. Coffee. Perfect as always. Are you ready to order? Might as well. I'd like something desserty, because it's my cheat day. Sure thing. Any specifics in mind? Well, I saw this video of a Spanish hot cocoa drink yesterday. It was so thick I thought it was chocolate sauce. The name also reminded me of a song, but for some reason I can't remember the title right now. You know, that sounds oddly familiar. For real? And I'll have that thick cocoa. It's got milk and a little hot, spicy kick to it. Have I made that already? Fucking man. I don't know. Sure haven't. Alright. Lucas, what do you want? Spanish Sahara, chocolate, milk, and ginger. Nope, that's coffee. Fuck. Chocolate, milk, I'm not looking up a guide, you're looking up a guide. Shut up. Don't worry about it. In a sec. Seth. Are you attacking my chair? You absolute gremlin. Yeah, so, I don't know. Here comes the Spanish Sahara for you. Oh, so that's what it's called. That's what we call it here, at least. Very cool. Then, bon apple feet. I think this... Oh, Jesus, I got a hiccup. I think this is it. Very tasty. Thanks, Maddie. You're so welcome. So, Pops. Just earlier you were telling me about your creepy patrolling experience, right? Was it the same location where the lady's car was? Creepy patrolling experience. Well, I don't know if I should even talk about it, because maybe it's just a tad too spooky. Even for me. What happened? Tell him, Pops. It's not that big a deal, honestly. And all the more reason to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here will know something. Got a point there. Yeah, we're talking about the area anyway, right? Yep. Well, I've been patrolling there the last few nights. The street itself is fairly straightforward. It's about a half-mile round trip from the intersection and back. There's nothing much there either. Concrete sidewalk with metered parking spots. Fence here and there. And an unfinished construction site with a couple of CCTVs dotted about. No tree? What tree? There used to be a dead tree in front of the old library. Huh? Oh, that old dead tree. It was uprooted by the city back in January. Huh. The commercial community decided it wasn't really a good look. So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, they simply voted to get rid of it. Let's see. Why? What's up? We were actually talking about it earlier, and being a decades-old landmark aside, could there be something more to the tree than just, well, being old? You think so? That's what I think after listening to Miss Riona. Are you expecting something from me, Maddie? Huh? Oh, no. Sorry if I crossed the line. You just seem to know a lot about it, and I don't want to mix up the facts. I understand. But I would like to hear the officer's spooky tale first, if you don't mind. Spooky. Gladly, miss. I almost forgot about me there, huh? So anyway, patrolling on that street is an easy task. Only 4 to 5 cars would park there overnight at most, which makes keeping track a breeze. Sounds ideal enough. As expected though, nothing happened the first 2 nights, but yesterday was a different story. Oh, and my power's gone out. Hold on. What a stage setup, huh? Funny joke. Oh, there you go.
What are you doing? Just hanging out by my legs? Do you want to come up here? Yeah. You can jump. You have legs. Come on.
You're gonna absolutely tear my legs apart if you jump up though. So maybe don't. Goodness. Sorry about that. Please, continue. Alrighty. Well, it was nearing the end of my shift and I found nothing was amiss. There were only 4 cars parked that night. 2 spaced across the street and 2 on the opposite corner, side by side. My plan was to leave after I walk one last round to make sure everything was okay. And a reminder, you can cover the whole place in only 8 minutes. Okay. Then at the end of my walk, I took a drag of my cigarette. Smug as I was about to clock out, thinking 'twas another night job well done, right? Wrong. As I was immediately faced with the impossible. 3 cars, 2 side by side, 1 across the street. All tires flattened. That's 12 vandalized tires for you in the span of less than 10 minutes. That is so strange. It would take several minutes just to flatten 1 tire. And that's if you're using the right tools. Alright, you better not be chewing on my cables. I swear to God. Hang on a second.
Man. Ow. What are you doing? Laura.
That's what I thought. Is that a sneeze? Liam? Bless you. Huh? Oh? That wasn't all. Oh, no, it wasn't. Because that was the moment when the streetlights went out, suddenly and all at once. But right after that, I heard flurries of footsteps and laughter. Then we're going farther and farther away from the scene, and yet I saw nothing at all. Oh. Are you sure? Did the CCTV catch anything? The infrareds actually managed to catch something, but the videos weren't clear at all, so I'm still investigating it. Jeez Louise, Pops. That's way spookier than what you told me in the car. But it's cool though. Maybe laughing now, but I almost pissed my pants there, you see. Dude, me too. Well, whoever they were, they sure worked fast, right? Anyway, Maddie, I think I want another drink. All that talking is making my throat dry and coffee just ain't cutting it. Roger that, what would you like? What do you suggest? I suggest... How about some ginger, tea with ginger and honey? Sounds good. Can you use the red flower stuff you have as a base? You mean hibiscus? Definitely. Then I'd like a red flower tea with ginger and a touch of honey. Got it. Red flower tea with ginger and honey. I don't have to look that up. He just told me straight up what he wanted. Made my life 10 times easier. Ah yes, Tahare Rosella. I can speak different languages, yes. One piping hot Tahara Rosili for you. Or Rosella. Oh, what does it mean? Hare means ginger, tea, teh means tea, and Rosella is Roselle in another name for hibiscus. See, a legit herbal drink. I can't speak other languages, so I have no idea what language that is. Spicy but perfect for the weather. Good call, Maddie. I'm happy to please. If that's the case, let me join your patrol, Pops. Because I'm not scared of ghosts. Real beings scare me more. Wait a sec, kid. What do you mean by ghosts, eh? Jumping the gun a little there, ain't ya? I don't know, Pops. Maybe it's even something crazier than that. This is a really serious problem, kid. Don't joke around like that. Sorry. Interesting. You know something? No, not me. But she might. Right, the tree, wasn't it? Oh yeah. What about it, miss? It's your turn to finish your thought. I'm not sure if this can be any use at all, but... Officer, are you aware of the story behind that tree? Huh? I recall what you said earlier. People often leave remembrances around it. What do you mean by that, miss? Well, it's because someone passed away there. But allow me to explain. I mentioned there was once a flea market on that street, correct? Right. They called it the fairy market. It was unofficially set up by the transients of the community. Transients being the government's term for unregistered citizens, including all other uncategorizable beings all the time. Fairies were a part of that. Huh. I remember learning about it. After the war, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Organizing equitable classifications was thought as one of the first steps towards civil peace. It was oversimplified, inefficient, and not speedy enough. Was that all before the Vindication Act? Way before that. Many who couldn't register were basically in administrative limbo. What? That's as good as, like, not existing at all. Really? That's horrible. The main reason why the fairy market was created in the first place, to ensure transients' survival throughout changing times. In more ways than one. The market had no real schedule, therefore, the start of the fairy week would be marked by the flowers strewn along the intersection. Just so people would notice and come take a look. Sounds kinda too low-key, no? Because it was illegal, silly. Oh. And that was exactly the problem. The market ran day and night, its format unchanging. At the same time, the economy was slowly reshaping the landscape. People started to spend more, becoming reckless. While the laws were still shaky at best. Then a tragic incident occurred one night. A drunk driver was speeding and went off course, striking a vendor there. The only evidence left of the crime was that tree standing where there was no tree before. Wait a second. What? Why did I never hear about it? How long ago was this? The accident occurred in 1959, but the market itself was forcibly disbanded in 1961. Happened before I was born, huh? Yeah, I remember everything now. It was actually quite an infamous case, wasn't it? But due to the nature of the beings involved, most people couldn't help but, well, forget. Huh? Oh. We're talking about the late 50s to early 60s here. Post-war media was still quite scarce. And I'm going insane by fucking yawning a lot. Jesus Christ, the cat just came at me full speed. And I remember the drunk driver was also the son of a very wealthy individual. Oh, correct. That wasn't exactly the part that made the case so infamous. It was due to the fact that no body was ever found at the crash site, as well as the vendor being a transient with no legal ID or paper trail. As a result, the court had no choice but to dismiss the case. There was a body, wasn't it? Not just one people might not the one people might expect. I mean, the tree? Right. When semi-spiritual beings like us pass on from the physical world, some may leave specific landmarkers behind. Not all can do that though. Us banshees don't do that. You don't? No, we simply disappear. So if I'm getting this right, the tree couldn't be used as evidence because it wasn't classified as remains yet. The witnesses were in the same boat, no paper trail. The driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes, and that's messed up. That's fucked up. Beyond messed up, Pops. Whoa, I'm boiling. I'll take a further look into this more, miss. But I have a question for you. What are those? Yes? You think the vandalism has anything to do with the tree removal? I don't know. I suppose it might depend on when the acts of vandalism began. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, better get going then. It's almost time for my shift. Okay, officer. So, the tree got removed in January and we're in September. What's that, 8-9 months? Break a leg, Pops. I'd rather not. Stay safe. Will do. Keep you all posted. I swear to God if he forgot his fucking lighter. Okay, no, he took it. Better go as well. I've got an early shift tomorrow. There's one thing I want to confirm though, if you don't mind, miss. Yes? It's about the fairies passing and how everyone ends up forgetting about them afterwards. Really thought that was a myth. Laura, are you chewing my cables? Huh? You squeaker? I guess not, unfortunately. That is why there is no memorabilia around that tree. The efforts by those who remembered to preserve memory. Alright. Stop trying to eat my cables. I will bring you up here. But it wasn't enough, was it? Else would still have the tree. Really makes me question my memory. Are there any people I might have forgotten? Were there events I missed? It's quite scary to think about. Beings like us, being forgotten is inevitable. So, no need to feel bad about it. Is that so? Oh, I didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm Gala. Oh, I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir. Well then, nice meeting you. Good luck with your future auditions, Miss Riona. Thank you. Alright. Ah, that's my leg! Alright. The fridge. She's fucking attacking my leg! Chat, Liam's gonna get thrown in the bin. Huh? Yeah. 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 Control your animals. Bye, Maddie. Take care. Maddie, Chat, I'm gonna go smack the shit out of Liam. You okay? It's getting real late. I still want to talk, but if you're tired, let me know. Have you eaten? Do you want something to eat? We don't sell food here. You don't? No wonder your place is always empty. Oh. Just kidding, Maddie. Don't hate me, please. That's me to Liam every time I threaten to fight him. Don't hate me, please. Cora. Do you want to come up on the chair? Come here. Come here. Let me pick you up. If you let me pick you up, you can come on the chair, you pleb. Hey. Cora, come here. I'm having a war with this cat. There, is that what you wanted? Okay, immediately jump down. You know what? Fuck you then. Last time I try and be nice to you. Where are you so I don't run you over? Stop trying to eat the cable. That's my Switch cable. That one's important. Do you want another drink maybe? Wouldn't mind one. Cora. Did you not bring any of her toys in here? She's trying to eat my cables. What do you feel like having? Something without milk, with a fresh feeling and some brightness to it. I'm also quite partial to the blue PT. I'll order something for you, may I? Sure. Maddie, could you try this mix? Saw this pretty drink in a video and it looked perfect for Our Lady. Yep. What is it? Had a blue pea as a base, a lot of mint, and a splash of lemon. Mint, lemon. Hey, shithead. Come here. Galaxy mint tea. That's very pretty, actually. Oh, there's more shit happening on, hang on. 10 minute chill's popping off. Okay, no, it's not. I think it's just me getting new recipes. Don't worry about it. That's my toe. Thank you, Liam. Here you go, miss. And the man sitting right beside you. Aha! It looks nice. Very pretty. I like it. Thank you. I'm glad you do. Wow, Maddie, it looks exactly like what I envisioned. You're a G. Thank you. Why did the game just glitch for a second then? That was weird. I'm happy you both enjoyed it. But man, that whole case earlier though. It was a lot to take in. Also, about the whole forgetting thing. That really gave me chills. Why? Ugh. Don't you feel scared of just disappearing in the end? Because I do. That's why I thought I finally understood you too. I mean, the reason why you wanted me to become, the reason why you wanted to become a soprano in your way. The traditional way. Oh? Care to compare notes? Because I've yet to be entirely certain about that myself. Oh, huh. Jesus! Again! I gotta fix that fucking alert. Yogi, hello! How are you? How you doing? Let me... Shit. Fuck, hang on. Long time no see. I know. How have you been? What's been happening? I hope you're doing well. I can't type. Hang on a second. There's that one. And then there's... I never remember the Twitch one. Dude, Dave the Diver? Apparently that's really good. What's it? How is it? What's it like? So much fun. I've seen like little bits of it, but that's literally as far as I've gotten. Literally ended up playing more than 5 hours. That's me with this game. I could, if my voice wasn't fried after 2 hours, oh my god, If my voice wasn't fried after 2 hours, I could probably play this game for a long ass time. But it cures my ADHD. Something has to. Where is this cat? We got a new cat and it's Psycho. It's my list to play too. It's so cute. I love it. The first game is really good. And the second game so far is turning out to be even better. But hey, everybody who's new here. Hi, how you doing? I'm Maddie. I'm a, how old am I? 23-year-old variety streamer. And I play several games like Coffee Talk and Stardew Valley. And I just finished SpongeBob, but now we're playing more Coffee Talk because it's my main personality trait. Welcome on in. Nogi, if you need to go and rest up, by all means, go and do that. Fishing with a harpoon, roguelike, and then sushi restaurant sim. That sounds cute. I might have to like look stuff up on it and then like consider playing it myself, maybe. Who knows? Add it to my long backlog of games that I haven't played yet, and I'm being in trouble for not playing games like Borderlands 3 with a certain someone. Love you, Liam. Like Stardew Valley and Dynadash. Oh my god, I forgot Dynadash even existed. I did used to like Dynadash though. God, it would probably suck me into it then, wouldn't it? Anyways, we're here with Lucas and Riona and they're super cute and great. And we love them. Now that's what you call huge pressure. Before that though, can I ask a little teeny tiny question? Go ahead. What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, I may have an idea on why you're choosing the hard way, but why a soprano in the first place? Because it's been done before. Pardon? Because there was already a banshee who did it before. So, you know, it's not impossible. So I know it's not impossible. Whoa, for real? Her part was, good God. Sorry. People are sending me TikToks. Her part was that of a sorbet aria, and she was not very well known. What's a sorbet aria? I mean, she was a secondary character. I feel like I just wanted to be... That's fair enough. Head to bed because it's 3:30. Jesus Christ. That's fine. Go and sleep. Have a good rest, and I appreciate you for the raid. Yes, please go rest. 3:30 in the morning? Jesus Christ. I'm lucky if I make it past 10:30. Back in the early 19th century, opera sorbet arias would be sung towards the end of the second act, usually before the evening ended. Hawkers would use the time to offer their wares for the last time to the patrons, often desserts. Hence, sorbet aria. Oh, I see. Like background singing at the end of show or something. Yes. Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen to the end. But it's the first time I heard her voice. The first time I heard her voice was on an old recording of a comedy opera. Are you laying under my foot? I can feel you there. I was still very young back then. She was playing a confused maid role at the very end of the opera. Wondering why and how people could act so crazy when in love. But despite her confusion, she thought she wasn't so old that she couldn't find out the reason herself. It was a funny epilogue to the opera. But hearing a banshee sing such a playful, lighthearted piece was truly an eye-opener for me. Man, I bet it was. Sadly, I couldn't find any of her other works, but it was always stuck with me nonetheless. So I left my commune and started trying on my own. It's really cool and brave of you to do so. I agree. I've never talked about this before. It's a bit embarrassing. Don't be embarrassed. Think of it as, I think it's super cool. You're just feeling inspired to push yourself beyond what's expected of you and wishing to leave a mark on this world. Is that what you think? Uh-huh. You're just trying to follow a path that's been traveled before, and that's not always a bad thing, especially for beings like us. You're just being careful, yet courageous. Excuse me, right? Because the path you're choosing to walk on is still difficult. Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. I just feel maybe you're the same as me. What are you doing, little miss? You don't tangle in my cables. How's that sound? Like, what's the point of being born if nobody's going to remember us? Right, Maddie? No comment. Why do you want to be remembered so much? Why wouldn't you? Us banshees see the end differently than most. So, care to enlighten me? I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family, you see. Like, humongously large. Literally couldn't count all my siblings even if I wanted to, because they're everywhere thanks to my dad. Oh. We weren't wealthy though, not even close. The money situation was always suffocating us for real. But sometimes Dad would drop by and give us some money. Though it wasn't even enough to cover utilities for more than a couple of months. Then he'd just leave again a couple of days later. Are you the eldest? Nope. Hi, Cora. Do you want to come up? No? Okay. My older bros already moved out by the time I hit high school. I was so surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died. Oh. Which is when my mum and siblings live now. Sorry to hear about your father. No, it's fine. Anyway, so my older brothers came back, right? They wanted me to sell the house and divide the earnings. Wanting a slice of the inheritance pie, huh? Can't read. You didn't do that, right? Heck no. That's why I left for LA. So they really want me to, so if they really want me to sell the house, they have to chase after me. Oh. Thankfully, my younger siblings and I are pretty tight. We're a good team. That's a relief. It was also why I needed money fast. I needed to send money to help with my family's bills. And of course, so I could stay alive as well. That's why I ended up having to join the production house. The production house? It's like a hype house, if you will. A bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. I was young and naive too, you know? This was my first time venturing to another state, completely alone after all. So I didn't know better how predatory things could be. Man, this isn't even going to be an entertaining story. If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to talk about it. No, it's not that. I just really didn't like that production house. But I needed the money. Someone there saw my vlogs and invited me in. As one of the youngest there, I tried to get along with everyone. But you see, we're all creators in the entertainment industry, right? Which means we all had huge egos. So naturally there was somewhat of a hierarchy of sorts. Trying to be all-round helpful turned me into the butt of the joke all the time. It didn't discourage me all that much, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there, not gonna lie. Still, well, long story short, being tokenized sucks. The end. No disagreement there. Sorry, I swear that wasn't what I wanted to talk to you about. It's fine. I actually learned a lot from this evening. I just don't want to take up more of your time. So can I just ask you a direct question? Sure. Great. Would you be interested in guest starring on my new show? I realized I was being dumb the day we first met. I kind of forced my thoughts on you. I was just being a general smartass. I undermined your straightforward efforts because I was jealous of your solid resolve. Since everything I did was anything but. But you succeeded eventually, didn't you? And you worked hard for it. Yep, I almost ended up losing sight of why I'd been doing this all in the first place. I went with the flow, made excuses a lot, all to justify the gain, but to what end? So I've been trying to put together a talent showcase for those who need extra exposure. So it'll be a small production thing. It'll be paid, I swear. And not with exposure either. Though it wouldn't be much at first because I don't have that much money ready to use at the moment, so... wait, this is a bit sudden, don't you think? No pressure though. How does the show work? Well, I'm not 100% sure of the shape of it just yet. But But ideally, it will have like an interview at first, and then I'll record your singing. I'll bring all the gear. I will also be doing the editing and stuff. It's gonna take a bit of time since I still have my main show to do, but I did start my vlogging journey on my own too. So I bet you the result will still be quality. Your show will tank if I'm the first guest. You realize that, right? If it does, then it doesn't deserve to exist. I don't care about haters, but you do. That's why I won't push you. I'm flattered, but no thank you. Okay. Thanks for considering me though. Thanks for giving it a thought. Lucas being nice in this economy? Never. It's like I have to go. It's nothing to do with what you said, okay? Just bad timing. Yes, I get it. Cool. I hope we can meet again like this. If you want to. You know? I'll take it. Thanks for your time too, Maddie. Sorry if I bored you. Hey, I'm just here. Truly, it was my pleasure. Cool, okay, I really have to go. See you around? Safe trip. Alrighty, see you, Maddie. Come again soon. Ow! Fuck.
Are you having fun using my foot as a pillow?
Little miss? I think tonight was the most I have talked in the past 2 years, and I'm quite glad to hear that. Thank you, Maddie. For what? Being such a good host. I know I'm not the easiest to get along with. It's always a pleasure to have you and everyone around. And I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot to rethink, but I'll see you again soon, and we'll be waiting. Always. Safe trip, Miss Riona. And have a good night. Bye. Phew. I think I'm done for the night. I hope everything will work out for everyone. Sweetheart latte. Hello. Who's messaging me? Oh. It's Twitter. Twitter's messaging me. Wednesday, September 27th, 2023. World Golem Culture Center grand opening to be held in Bhutan. Lunar Cell panel prototype ready for first test. Newcomer progressive Evelyn metal band Avathor tops US music chart. Sometimes I struggle to read. But there was more stuff in the drawer yesterday. Am I misremembering things? We losing shit again? We lost the ID card. Let's see. All the ingredients are stocked up and the weather's keeping quiet. It's like a good night to listen to some stories. Dude, I'm just waiting for Freya to walk in. Anyways. Hello, gentlemen. Nice to see you too. How did it go at the hospital today? Well, it was fine, except I was a little exhausted. Goodness, are you having issues with the children again? No, that's not it. It's just... Well, for starters, my Fury's giving me a hard time. Your Fury? Is it the full moon already? Nope, but sometimes I get pre-Fury symptoms. Pre-Fury symptoms? Yeah, it's a common thing for werewolves. A few days before the full moon, our bodies start to prepare for a Fury. And that changes the way we react to pretty much everything. Symptoms vary depending on who you ask, but it can affect our muscles, our appetite, our energy levels. It can give us headaches and a lot of other stuff. Small, but annoying. That doesn't sound pleasant. No, to be honest, it's not great. For me, I've been feeling pretty sore and more tired than usual, and a bit crankier as well. Is there a drink that could help you with that? I've never found one, but if anyone can come up with it, it's you, Maddie. Scarlett had Since a Galahad can soothe your fury, maybe it would work on pre-fury as well. Maybe, but I think it'd need more relaxing, like a Galahad, but no caffeine and maybe blue. Fuck, I don't remember how to make Gala's drink. Oh, there it is. What did he say? No caffeine. But maybe blue, so milk and ginger? I don't know. Gala tea. Oh, that's cute. It's got a little werewolf on it. Here you go. Gala tea for you. Do you come up with these names on the spot, Maddie? No, it takes a bit of soul searching. To tailor it to the situation and so on. It almost makes it sound like you know in advance what we're going to order. Call it a sixth sense. Alright, let's see how your sixth sense tastes. I struggle to say sixth sense. Jesus. It's excellent. Exactly what I needed. Very happy to hear that. Why are you so silent? What's with the long looks, you two? Did something happen? Actually, Maddie, guess I'll come out with it. I need your help. My help? Come on, I wasn't that bad. No, I was so tired today I nearly fell asleep on the job. But most importantly, it's not good for you. Moping around, sulking, refusing to look at solutions. I've never seen you like this and I'm getting worried. There's nothing to worry about. Say that, but then you spend entire nights looking miserable. No advice I come up with is good enough. And Hyde, I'm barely keeping it together as is. You should know by now how I feel when Fury is about to hit. I take it you two ended up chatting yesterday after all. Bet we did. After I walked out of here, I headed home and found this one, lying on the sofa, staring at the ceiling. Looking so gloomy it sucked all the colour out of the room. It's not the first time either, it's a constant these days. Please, help him, Maddie. I'm at my wit's end. Man, what the fuck do you want me to do? Mr. Hyde? Fine. The truth is, I'm bored to death. Well, I mean, you're already dead, technically. Or I would be if it wasn't for the whole immortality thing. I'm nearing 40 years old, and I've never been this bored in my entire life. Interesting, you usually make it sound like you're much older. 40 years old in vampire years. I'm not saying how old that is in other species years. Eyes on the prize, Maddie. Intervention first, gossip later. My apologies. Why are you so bored, Mr. Hyde? My job. What was that? My job. Hey, no need to shout. Well, I'm also irritated about it, okay? I'm not exactly used to sitting around twiddling my thumbs. But modelling has stopped being fun ages ago. You did mention something like that last time. You are trying to leave modelling behind then? Yeah. Is there a specific reason for that? It's all just so brief. Back when I started modelling, people thought of fashion in a different way. They wanted to keep their outfits for a while, so they had to be elegant, well-made, and versatile. Some campaigns that I featured in stayed on billboards for months, and I knew the clothes would last decades. In a way, it felt like I was building a bond with their wearers. I endorsed something that would feature in their cherished memories. But then social media came and it all became disposable. Clothes themselves, of course, but the models even more. I shoot a campaign, the brand posts it online, and it gets attention. What, 10 minutes? And then another campaign comes in and everything's forgotten. Blink and it's gone. There's no bond to be built there. Isn't that changing these days though, with slow fashion and the like? That's true, and people are getting into vintage clothes too. I salute that. But the reality of my job remains the same. What about your fans? You have so many people following you. You mentioned that last time, and my answer hasn't changed. They follow me because they think I'm pretty. Being admired is nice, but it doesn't constitute a bond. So you're saying that you'd like to leave more of a mark? Maybe so. Have you met Lucas? It would be nice. if I did something that people remembered, that became a part of their lives in a real way. You do know you have people in your life in a real way, right? People who will always remember you? That's not the same thing. Maybe you should study to become a doctor or something. That would make a real difference. No, thank you. The job still needs to be fun. Studying for 10 years just to exhaust myself in 14-hour shifts. Did you mistake me for a hard-working vampire? Do you see what I'm dealing with, Maddie? It does seem to be a thorny issue. Perhaps you'd like to mull it over with a drink in hand, Mr. Hyde. Sounds good. Just make me something I like. Anything you've seen me enjoy it recently or when we first met. I don't remember what Hyde likes. Now I'm panicking. I'm gonna lose my job. I'm gonna just make him a Zobo, I guess. What is it? Hibiscus and 2 lots of ginger. I don't remember what Hyde likes. I never remember. It's kind of really cute. There you go, Mr. Hyde. Hey? It's kind of cute. Here you go, Mr. Hyde. You seem to like this well enough. Nice, Maddie. And you lost your bet, Hyde. A bet? When Hyde was wallowing in self-pity yesterday, I told him many people cared about him. And I bet you could remember what he liked, even if he gave you no instructions. So now I get to say that I was right. And Hyde gets to buy me dinner. At a place of my choosing. Ugh. You're going to pick that horrible steakhouse again, aren't you? You know it. Have you won other bets in the past, Mr. Gala? Let's see. You say it, Hyde. You've won every single one of the bets we've ever made. Wow. I feel like at that point you should just stop making bets with him. Anyways, I'm this close to being able to buy a new TV with the money I'm saving on food. Just rub it in my face, why don't you? Oh, Lua. Hey, Lua. Hi, Lua. Busy night, I see. Hi, Ms. Lua. Busy and lively, just the way we like it. Why do I say we? It's just me. I'm really glad you're here, Hyde. I want to apologize for the other night. I was so excited to see you, especially since it had been a while. We ended up fighting with Bailey's instead. You must be getting bored of our arguments. It's alright, they're kind of fun to watch. How are things with you two, by the way? Just let me order before I answer, if that's alright, Maddie? Of course. What'd you like? Spent the whole day talking in meetings and presentations, so I have a bit of a sore throat. Is there anything you'd recommend for that? Definitely something with lemon and honey. Sounds great. I'd love a lemon and honey drink then, please. That'd be like lemon milk and honey, because I don't know about you, but like warm milk's meant to help your throat, right? Cough syrup. Green tea, lemon and honey. Okay. Serve it. Here you go. Some honey to soothe, some lemon to boost recovery. Thanks, Dr. Maddie. Dude, I am a doctor now. PhD. It's truly lovely, just what I needed. It's great to hear. My company's trying to get a big contract, so I've been organizing meetings with everyone, making sure it's all going according to plan. Warm milk puts you to sleep. Anyways, it sounds pretty tough. Yeah, it's a lot of responsibilities and decision making, and part of me likes that, but part of me feels the pressure of it. So it's nice to be able to... Excuse me. So it's nice to be able to unwind with a warm cup. Anyhow, to answer your earlier question, Gala, you probably gathered that Bay and I have been fighting. Yeah, and Hyde told me a little bit about it too. Right, well, we haven't discussed the wedding for the past couple of days, and honestly, it's done me a lot of good. Thing is, I know Bay means well. He suggests all these things that he that he thinks I like, and I should like them. He's paying attention, not just sending random ideas. I should be grateful that he's trying to please me, but I get annoyed instead. And then I start feeling guilty that I'm annoyed, which makes me even more annoyed. It's not great, I know. It'd be easier if we always acted rationally. If we only got annoyed with the right people for the right reasons. But things aren't that simple, are they? That's true. Although, I guess if you figured out what actually annoys you, it would help. That's the problem. I'm not sure. At first, I thought I was tired or worried, the decision making at my job taking a toll for sure. But it's a bit hard for me to also deal with organizing things in my personal life. Also, the financial side of it is hard to navigate. I don't want Bay to spend too much money, but he's right that involving my family comes with strings attached. I'm not sure how to avoid that though. But I'm realizing that might not even be the main issue. Why couldn't I read that? The more he sends me links to venues and caterers, the more it all feels wrong to me. Be real, not right now. I don't mean the wedding itself. I want to get married to Bay, but the way we're planning it, I don't know. I've been to my friends' weddings before. I've also been browsing the most popular wedding pictures online. There are always these big parties, very put together, very classy. They'll have their whole families over, their friends, their colleagues. They rent these beautiful barns and they hire live bands. They wear designer dresses and bespoke suits. I used to look at that and think, this is great, this is what I want. But now it all just feels more and more off to me. Why don't you tell your fiance that? What if he thinks I'm getting cold feet? Or that I'm questioning his ability to help with the budget? It's up to how you communicate it, isn't it? Right, but it's still a difficult topic. I've been through so much, you know all that. You all know that. This is supposed to be our special day, a way to celebrate our partnership. Bay wants to honor that. He'll feel awful if he thinks I don't. Or if he thinks I don't trust him. I swear you and your elf are well matched. You always worry so much about what others think, instead of working out your own wants and needs. Do you realize that's the important bit, right? I mean, generally, yes, I get that, but how does it apply here? What do you think it means to honor your partnership? To celebrate it properly, for starters. Right. And who are you in that partnership with? I believe you've met him, the blonde guy with the puppy eyes. Right, I'm glad you remember that, because you were making it sound like you were in a relationship with your friends who got married. The strangers who put wedding pictures online. This is your relationship you're celebrating. Why are you so concerned with other people's weddings? The special day needs to make sense to the two of you. Have it in trainers, have it in trainers at fast food joint if that's what you like. That way, you can also take budget out of the equation. A simpler wedding won't feel shabby if you make it feel properly yours. Still want a pretty outfit and decent food, thank goodness. But point well taken. It's just my family might have certain expectations. Did they openly say that? No. Then maybe they do, or maybe you just think they do. The only way to find out is to talk to them. Besides, isn't Bailey's also about to become your family? You sure are the only family he's got. I'm not saying to disinvite everyone or to fight with them or anything, but you shouldn't put their needs above your own. I really shouldn't, should I? You've given me food for thought. Thanks, Hyde. My pleasure. Amazing how you perk up when you give people advice, Hyde. Maybe you should become a therapist. I was just thinking that. Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. I did say I might become a couples counselor, but I agree with what you all implied. Don't think I'm quite tactical enough for that. Are you looking to change careers, Hyde? He's bored of modeling. Finds it too impermanent. Wants to leave a mark, wants to have fun. Just a very quick summary. Oh, I see. Well, is there any way you could make modeling fun again? I don't think so. Last time I had proper fun was maybe 20 years ago. What happened then? I was modeling a capsule collection for a young designer. She wanted to take her own pictures. She got a studio, lugged the outfits there, found someone to do the makeup, and then she whipped out an old film camera, a proper relic. Hadn't seen one since the 60s. My granddad has an old black and silver camera with 2 lenses. Something like that? Yep, exactly like that. She said she preferred it because of the way it captured the light, and also because it was a slower experience, something that would allow us to connect with it. At first, I didn't think much of it. Started doing the usual posing, switching, posing some more, but something felt different. Then I realized what it was. Most of the time, we were just talking. She only took a picture once in a few minutes, if that. Is that unusual? Yep, most fashion photographers take dozens of pictures in a row. Felt a bit sorry for her, to be honest. Thought she didn't know what she was doing and that she was wasting her money. We had a great time and we kind of got friendly, I guess. Because at the end of it, she let me use up the remaining exposures. I fooled around, shot some random stuff, and one portrait of her. She suggested that I come with her to the darkroom. Watch how she developed the pictures and how they came out. You always did have a fondness of dark places. Comes with the territory. But as for the pictures, well, they were gorgeous. First of all, I looked really like me, you know? And me I could recognize. It's not even what stuck with me the most. It's the care she put into processing each frame, working each picture through the chemical baths. Hanging them, drying them. It's like watching a magic ritual. Cora, hey. Don't be eating the cables. In her portrait, when she saw it, she got a bit emotional. She said she was used to being on the other side of the camera, and it was the first time she really liked a portrait someone took. I'm in a weird place these days. It's not like it's not like me to tell these kinds of tales. Or launch into soppy monologues, really. Just forget it. No, I think it's a beautiful story, and it gives me an idea. It gives me an idea, I think, of another career for you. Please share, Lua. You'll be doing us both a solid. Go on then. Well, maybe it's because I've looked at so many of them recently, but apparently film is making a big comeback for wedding pictures. That's what you said. It captures the light beautifully, and it's more personal, slower approach. Maybe you could try that. Me? No, the other vampire who's looking for another line of work. I think you've got the wrong guy here, Lua. I know I'm disgustingly sentimental these days, but I'm not that far gone. Attending one wedding gives me cavities, let alone several per month. Oh well, forget about it then. No, don't forget about it at all. It would be perfect for you. Come on. I know you like to play strong and sarcastic, but you are sentimental. And you love to chat. You love to chat people up. You'd solve all the bridesmaids' drama and offend the parents. Most importantly, you'd do something for these people that they'll never forget. And then look at your pics their whole lives. If that's not leaving a mark, I don't know what is. You're assuming they won't get divorced. I don't know if this is the right topic for Miss Lua. It's alright. I know some marriages end in divorce, but that doesn't change anything, does it? Whether a marriage lasts for a few months or several decades, the wedding is still an unforgettable moment in someone's life. Oh, excuse me. That career in the mafia is really looking up. You're hopeless. I'm falling asleep in on my chair now, so I'm gonna head back. Do whatever you want. Thick-skulled vampire. Just don't stay out too late, okay? Yeah, alright. It's my cue as well. I have some thinking to do. And maybe some talking. Thanks again, Hyde. And good luck. I hope your next adventure is a good one. Will be. Good night, Lua. Good night, Maddie. See you later. Good night, you two. What's up, Hyde? It's just you and me. How you doing? Here we go again. Last one sitting. Indeed. Proper night owls. You didn't say anything about that wedding photographer idea. It's ridiculous, right? It's not for me to say, but I wouldn't call it ridiculous. Sounds like you enjoyed the whole film photography experience. And you do like being around people, don't you? I do, sometimes, but I'm not a romantic. People get married, they think they're taking a first step into forever. There's no such thing as forever. Everyone ends up disappointed in some way, and next thing you know, I don't want to sound too depressing. So you don't believe in love? Of course I do, but only in a certain kind. You can choose to keep supporting someone to enjoy their company. You can do that for years with friends, families, lovers. But at the end of the day, you're still you, a separate person. And they're still them. There's no two souls becoming one. Not really. I know. One time I tried, it really didn't work out. Do you regret trying? No, I guess I don't. It confirmed for me that marriage and the like is never going to be my thing. And there's freedom in knowing that about myself. It's given me space to build other relationships that work much better. But at the same time, when I see people who truly believe it, people who walk into it willing to share their lives so closely, even if for most of them it won't pan out, there's something beautiful there. Like watching a butterfly fly too close to a flame, or a flower bloom like it will never wilt. Well, in my case, I singed off my wings, but I'm still here. And on that day, that minute when I said we'd be together forever and meant it, I sure felt alive. If you know all of that, then you must know that it's something worth celebrating. Something worth helping other people celebrate. You're a tricksy one, Maddie. And I'm too tired to fight your logic, which means it's time for me to head back. Of course, Mr. Hyde. And I meant to say, I appreciate our one-to-one chats. I hope we can keep providing you with a comfortable space here. How you doing, Cora? Plenty comfortable for sure. Besides, well, it all boils down to this, doesn't it? The way time passes is very different from anyone else I know.
How you doing, little miss? Wanna come up?
You are attacking my leg. Thank goodness Gala is from a long-living species. But even then, he'll grow old before I do. Eventually, the world will change 100 times, technologies will die out, new technologies will come. I feel again the way I feel now. In a century, maybe two. Lua and Gala won't be around to give me advice. The world won't wait for me. But you will. Am I right, Maddie? Huh? It is very perceptive of you, Mr. Hyde. Hey, you've grown to know me quite well. Raheem, I don't want to alarm you, but you missed Riona. It's only fair that I know you a little in return. I suppose that's true. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. To continuing our story. It's nice to know that no matter how much time passes, there's always going to be someone here rooting for me. Thank you for your trust, Mr. Hyde. We will make sure it's not misplaced. Why the wheeze? Why the wheeze? Cora, why the wheeze? I know you will. And on that note, because I'm going to browse for some film cameras. What's the worst that can happen? Indeed. Take care of yourself, friend. And you as well. Hang on, I'm checking Toma to chill. Hyde and I are besties. What's happening here? Chad, what the fuck? In this economy? For Cora? Dude, hang on. Do you want to see Cora, Chad? Hold up. Cora. Come here. Yeah. I'm gonna try and get her attention. It's not gonna work. Yeah. Come on. Mia. My precious child. Yeah. Come here, you little menace. I have a menace to society. Here she is. She is small. This is baby. So cute. So cute. And so small. Here is baby. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Let me put you on my legs. Okay, you just... Are you good? Alright, she's fucking zooming again. Fuck me! God damn it! Everything's fine, Liam. Don't worry about it. Everything's just rumbling to pieces. Okay, we're good. But that's baby. That's Liam's new child. For those who don't know. She's a menace. That's the best way to describe her, is that she's just a menace. What's happening with Lucas? Last night was wild. Ever had a night like that? Can't say I have. Lucas, you were hanging out with Riona. Taking an easy day because self-care is important. Don't forget to take a good rest once in a while too, everyone. Riona's got a normal schedule. Lucas is having dinner with his team. Good for him. Guess where I am? Because sure as hell I don't know. Oh boy. And then Riona responded saying, "Are you lost?" Oh shit. The world won't wait for you, Mr. Hyde, but some of us will. Am I fucking... I'm so confused. Am I immortal? She slept for 5 minutes and now she's zooming. It's my Riona. Dude, Lucas is coming for Riona. Thursday, September 28th. Dude, it's almost my mum's birthday. New image recognition tech confuses gnomes with dwarves. A review. Robots asked to give ultimate advice. Cora! Stop trying to strangle yourself on cables! You mean stop being a menace? That's all she knows. Save money because hot dogs have gone up to $7. One hot dog equals one Maddie sub, and you know what? You get a sub for a month for $7. You get a hot dog for 5 minutes because you'll demolish that shit. You know? Robots asked to give Elven burnout is real. Here's how to avoid it. Good evening. Is it Hyde? Is Hyde going to be sus again? Oh, it's Georgie. Officer, welcome. Hey, Maddie. How are you doing? Hi, Georgie. Officer? Oh. Sorry. My mind is kind of elsewhere right now. No worries. Work issues? What else? I'm all ears if you want to chat. You're a pal. I'm in a real bind, Maddie. What happened? Well, never-ending workplace issues aside, things are getting weirder by the minute and I'm feeling out of my depth. Are you talking about your recent patrols? Yeah. I've been analysing the CCTV footage the last couple of days. Oh, I see. How did that go? Did the cameras manage to capture anything? Yes and no. The infrared's caught a couple of blurry things, but they ran off, turned a corner and disappeared. Could have been anything like rats or cats, but neither fits with what I've heard on the scene. There she is. It's like, where's the menace? She's over there. The footsteps, you know, the laughter. Come to think of it, it sounded more like giggles. Giggles? Can werebeasts giggle? Not at that size, no. Even if they could, it doesn't explain the footsteps, really. I see. So what's next? There's some ideas, but they're just wild theories at this point. In short, I'm stumped. You know, Maddie. I've been racking my brain ever since Miss Fiona dropped that bomb about the fairies, you see. Oh, what about them? As it turns out, fairies was an umbrella term for many types of beings. Anything that didn't fit in the known physical rules at the time was referred to as such. Oh, does that mean banshees were part of the fairy folk? Or folk? Not folk. Not anymore though. It's an ongoing process, but the list is getting shorter. Back then, any sentient being that was even remotely incomprehensible was considered that. And that includes apparitions. Apparitions? Yes. Apparitions like ghosts. Georgie's shit in his pants. Ghosts? Ghosts. I see. What do you mean, I see? Hmm? Does it sound like a bad joke to you? I'm not sure I follow. Georgie is freaking the fuck out right now. Bud, come on. Ghosts don't exist. Do they? Because if they do, all I can think about is that damn tree now. Alright, the tree. Does that mean it's haunted? It could be. I don't get how you can be so calm about this. Huh? Well, why wouldn't I be? I mean, there have been all sorts of customers here. Some of them are so out of this world even. Sometimes literally. You're right. I guess you're not the one who's being weird here. Don't say that. Everyone has their own peccadillos. Whatever that word means. True that. You don't mind telling me though. May I ask the reason you're so afraid of ghosts? Gosh, no. It's a long story. Not something I'm ready to talk about anyways. That's understandable. All you need to know is my fear was never caused by actual ghosts. Oh? Suggestion is a very powerful thing, Maddie. It's all I'm willing to share for now. Alright? Thanks for sharing. You know, it's funny. My grandpop was very into this stuff. So is my daughter. They're like my opposites, very curious and fascinated by the unknown. Not that I'm not, mind you. It's just with my time as a cop and all, unknown variables usually mean trouble. See, makes sense. They're the kind of people who can see things from nothing, and I mean that in the best way possible. Like, you know, the Zen rock garden thing from Japan. They understand the Zen-ness of it. I don't, but that doesn't stop me from thinking it's chill, you know? I think you almost got it. Yeah? But I'm sure he and my daughter could talk about it for hours. Too bad he passed away before she was born. Sorry to hear that. Don't be. On that note, Maddie, you've seen my lighter, right? I'd say I'm pretty well acquainted with it now, yes. My bad. The thing was originally my grandpop's. Bought it sometime after the war ended. It was to commemorate the upcoming new era, he said. In more ways than one. He got honorably discharged due to a severe leg injury that he'd never be able to recover from. After the time, he was living right across the street from the former town hall. For obvious reasons, he couldn't walk far. So it was a good location for him with all the veteran support nearby and all. Right. Now, about that street. See, my grandpop liked to chat. Never liked being alone, that guy. Plus, he pretty much hated his bleak room. Sometimes he'd go and hang out with the street vendors in front of his place. There were all kinds of beings there, along with their pets from life. That's why I had a lot of stories about the craziest things. You see, the street's name just came to my mind last night. Can you take a guess at what it is? I mean, Bourne Street. Uh-huh. It wasn't called that before, that's why the whole thing didn't click for me straight away. But I went through his files and it checks out. Does that mean the vendors he was talking about? Bingo. And you know what? He bought the lighter there. Wow, what a coincidence. You sure it's only a coincidence? What do you mean? Come on. Ain't no way they're just coincidences, Maddie. Everything's lining up too perfectly if you ask me. Uh-oh. Think about what's happened so far. It was my team that found out about the vandalism before they dumped the whole case onto me. Then my car was hit out of everyone's, right? Then my luck started tanking. The broken mug, the fan, the black cat. Just tons of weird stuff happening in the past week alone, you see. Right. Then one thing led to another. My team was chosen to lead the investigation. And tell me, who was in charge of the case? Me. Then there's the Banshee lady, your patron, with some information that I wouldn't have thought of. The dead tree stuff, the fairy market, information I wouldn't have even remembered on my own. Right? And now we know why I kept on losing my lighter, right? How are they not connected? Tell me. Well, if you list them all in order like that, I'm telling you, Maddie, that place is calling for me. That case is made for me. They really picked the wrong guy. I'm just real bad at dealing with spooks. They made me question everything I've ever known, you know? But I've always thought you were pretty good at handling ambiguity, officer. Not when it comes to supernatural stuff. Because we don't know enough about what's real and what's not. They do. They hurt us. Do they bring bad luck? Good luck? What's the truth? Who knows? Maybe you should take a day off and catch up on your sleep. Huh? What's that? No, nothing. You know, another patron of mine suggested a documentary to watch. Yeah? Focus was on interesting drinks from around the world. You could find everything from mundane to the extreme. Local comforts to really special stuff. And I kept thinking of one particular drink that might interest you. Oh? It's something like a protection drink. It's made of coffee, honey, lemon, and a slew of other ingredients. Huh. Protection from what, though? Evil spirits and bad luck, I think. Maybe it'll help you ease your mind a bit. Ah, gotcha. Maddie. Even if the whole situation is haunted, there shouldn't be any evil spirits. Right? I wouldn't know. But I might need your lighter. What for? Well, the drink needs to be lit up. I just think your lighter might give it that extra magic boost it needs. Compared to just using a regular flame, I mean. What are you going to make me anyway? Nah, I trust you. Yeah. Lighter. You know, Georgie, for someone who claims he's not superstitious, you seem pretty superstitious right now. Make me the magical drink you've learned, Maddie. Okay, hang on a second. I got a whole bunch of things I want to get rid of. He needs to make his mind up, honestly. Mind you, he's like, ghosts aren't real. Mind you, there's like a banshee right there. Like, okay. It's happening on Tomo to chill. Every time I look at Lua's photo, Lua's photo, I keep thinking she's holding a baby, but it's Georgie that's holding a baby and Lua's holding flowers. There's Riona. Still only friends. Oh, 18th of September. Gala. What's on the stories for today? Girl always has her secrets. Top of the morning to y'all, hungover but feeling awesome. Nice, Lucas. Myrtle just spent 2 hours checking on the mobile games in the App Store. The amount of copycat games are just staggering. Riona, no delivery today. We'll resume tomorrow. Very nice, Riona. Do you know why the statues from France are more musical than the ones from America? Because they have French horns. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. I just threw up a little bit in my mouth. Okay, what was coffee, honey, and lemon? Got it. Raheem, are you just like hating on Lucas? Wow. Oh my god. Queimada. Are you hating on Lucas so much that you just want him gone? Because you just want Rihanna? Why did I get a bad memory achievement? The fuck? Dang, Maddie, this is really something else. Sure it's okay to drink? I have no idea. Shut up. I'll take the responsibility if anything happens. Ha! I'm just being silly, aren't I? Sorry for bothering you with all this stuff, Maddie. You even made me this crazy drink to make me feel better. Don't say that. I'm always happy to help however I can. Man, at least with crooks you can actually deal directly with them, you know? Not the case with apparitions. Not with that attitude. Huh? Who is that? Hello? Everything can be caught with a little elbow grease. Not actual elbow grease. Won't make that mistake again. Who be you, strange man? McQueen? Lightning McQueen? Dude, ka-chow? In my coffee talk game? Wow, Lightning McQueen's in the fucking game. Georgie's gonna love this. Is that you? Blue Williams? It's been a while. It is you. Surprises keep coming this week. And look, his like writing's even sort of like a red color. Let me go over there. Do you know each other? More or less. We're a bunch of buddies. We're brunch buddies. Brunch buddies? Brunch buddies. I feel like I meant to say brunch buddies in the same serious tone. Did I forget to give the lighter back? Sure fucking did. God damn it. But I don't like to talk about it. I still get nightmares. I feel ya. I wasn't sure we were gonna make it out alive. Truly lucky ones. Without a doubt. I'll just take both your words for it. Good. Because I don't like to talk about it. So what brings you here, detective? Surely it's not the coffee. Secret police reasons. I've not read the briefing yet. But enough about me. Tell me about your supernatural problems. Yeah? You need to bust a ghost? Oh. Well, busting might be a bit much. I was just talking to Maddie about getting over my fear of that stuff. Georgie is very small compared to Lightning. He really is. Georgie's a short king. Something like that. I'm weak against ghostly looking stuff. I get freaked out easily. For example, I admit I get a little spooked by what happened on Bourne Street the other day. Ah, I remember that. I know very well that unchecked fear leads to prejudice. That's why it's a no-no in my book. It even pains me to admit that out loud. Sometimes the toughest case to crack is ourselves. Other times it's ghosts. How do you do it, detective? Your cases, man. Puberty. Jesus. I'd probably... Shut up, Liam. You shut up, Liam. I'd probably have lost all of my hair by now if I were you. I try not to think about it all that much. And when I do think about it... This is good because
I could barely read, so I like looking at pictures better, you know?
Who else will do it? Nobody. That's who. Yeah, makes sense. You know, once you get over the dead part, they're just like you and me. Look. I remember this one case. We were investigating a haunted apartment. This lady, her husband had recently passed away but wasn't moving on, if you get my drift. Real deadbeat. Couldn't take a hint. Anyway, we had to go in and exercise the place, right? With the husband, he's caught wind and he's retreated to into the basement. Won't go into the technicalities of it, but it's harder to get a ghost out of a basement or an attic. It's about angles, really. I mean, I get it. That used to be his home. All of his stuff is still there. It's hard, I get all of that. So I'm slowly going down the stairs to try and coax him out, and bam, next minute all this romantic music is playing and the whole place is lit by a spotlight. Basic sensory illusions, classic ghost tricks. Then, before I know what hit me, I'm sitting at this pottery wheel and he's behind me. Oh my god, it's Ghost, Patrick Swayze. Wait, isn't this the plot of the 1990 film Ghost? Dude, Patrick fucking Swayze. Maybe? We had a movie night at work and I dozed off before it started. The story must have slipped into my subconscious. Riveting. Hell yeah, dude. Who are you? Dude, is your name gonna be fucking Dinoco or something? Or Mater? Sally? Did you get your important errand sorted? I sure did. Dooley. I can see crumbs stuck to your face. Jeremy Dooley? Leo understands who I'm talking about. Jeremy Dooley's in my game. There's a police officer named Dooley. It's very bready. Rain. It's filling all over your top. That's, oh, bready, because he was eating. That's blood from a gunshot wound. It's healed up though. You're literally holding the receipt from the donut shop. That's why they pay you the big bucks, detective. So what did I miss? We're talking about getting rid of Officer Williams' fear of ghosts. Hey, ghosts? Yeah, you're afraid of them, right, Dooley? No idea, I've never met one. We stopped a ghost riot. Ghosts aren't real. You don't need to be scared of them. Easy. There you go, I guess. Sorry, that wasn't much help. Nah. What you said? That they're just like us? It's a good thing to be reminded of. Exactly. They used to be alive, just like us. As long as they don't try to eat, possess, violently murder you, you should be fine. That's very reassuring. Just talk to them. Feel their culture, listen to their issues, and spectral wails. Treat them like any other person. See what's on the inside. Which should be easy since you can see right through them. Though you didn't believe in ghosts. It's best not to overthink anything he says. I certainly don't. Well, thanks for the advice. I think it'll help. Our pleasure. Now, Dooley, I think we should read that case briefing and find out why we're here. Why we're here. I already did. Oh? Turns out we're meant to arrest the person driving that taxi. Instead of taking it all the way to Seattle. Yes. Why? The driver was a chupacabra. Okay. Let's get out of here, Dooley. Good luck, officer. Thanks, McQueen. A lot. Ka-chow. You too, Officer Dooley. Bye, guy. Good luck with your rat problem or whatever. Goodbye, coffee wizard. Take care. That's me, I'm the coffee wizard. Woo. That was quite something. Well, what do you know, Maddie? It's like my good luck is back. Feeling like $1,000,000 now. Very glad you do. Do you want your lighter back? I really did nothing much. You going to be okay? Okay enough to start thinking about what to do next. Do you want your lighter back? I forgot to give it back to you. I'm done here for the night. You have a good evening, alright? Please keep me updated, officer. And stay safe. Will do. Alright then. Maybe I'll go check the stock and someone else is here. And several people are here. Oh, Brianna. Welcome. Hello. How's the traffic out there? It's a mess. There is construction work taking the place on Lenore Avenue. Oof. I can imagine the gridlock already. Fortunately, I have no deliveries to make today. It's great. I'm happy you're here. Is there anything I can make for you this evening? I'd like something for my throat. I would appreciate a cup of tea infused with some lemon and a touch of honey. Honey? Honey. Lemon and honey. Review. Brianna, my love. Far out. Midsummer's Night's Dreams. Hey, do you want Georgie's fucking lighter? Because I forgot to give it to him. Oh, babe. Maya's in here. Where's Cora? Huh? I'm sure. Where? Oh, there she is. Do you want to make sure the door's closed enough? Maya's in here. Here's the thing. We're doing a slow introduction with these two. So this is great. You'll be besties tomorrow. Cup of warm midsummer's night's dreams for you, miss. That's what we call it here. How whimsical. Kind of forget that Maya knows how to open the doors in this house. Hey chat, I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds.
Bob, I'm sorry.
Hello, I've returned. Oh, Dracovish has spawned. Hello, Dracovish. You're a weird fucking looking Pokemon. Where were we? It's wonderful. Sweet but well balanced with lemon and slight bitterness of the tea can't read. Completes the taste. Thank you. So very welcome. By the way, you just missed Officer Georgie by a few seconds. Is that so? Maya, stop being a jealous whore. Oh boy. How is he? He's been thinking about what you said quite a bit, actually. Oh? He's currently dealing with plenty of clues he isn't used to, which is why he's hard at work at the moment. I see. Bad traffic aside, how are you? To be honest, I've had a lot on my mind as of late. And I don't know how to express it without sounding pathetic. You know, I'm all ears. That may actually be part of the problem, I'm afraid. Pardon? You know. I've held conversations with more individuals over the past week than I have in the past few years. Good or a bad thing? It's troubling. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't mean it necessarily in a negative way. It's just, I used to believe that I had a settled life objective, but I have been doubting it lately. How come? Finally heard back from Miss Rachel yesterday. Oh, any good news? No. Our fields are admittedly quite different, so I was not expecting much. Laura? However, she provided me with some contacts who may be of assistance, even though they had no direct connection to the audience I'm trying to reach. See, she explained clearly why she thinks I should contact them, however, which I am thankful for. Very thoughtful of her. So what's the battle plan? And why are you doubting yourself? In essence, the advice is to slowly increase my network to make myself known. Oh, sounds familiar, doesn't it? You can probably guess my concern about it. I think so. But you could give me a refresher, just so I don't misunderstand. I feel like that would be a shortcut, so to speak. Right. She did, however, remind me of an important, humbling fact. And what would that be? Well, oh, but it's not guaranteed you'll get anything out of it, don't you think? Unless you're really, really sure, so the so-called shortcut is going to 100% work. Because you'll have to do way more than just making a few calls and waiting for callbacks, you know? So I'd say it's a decent impression of her. Thank you. After that, she told me a story about her early career experiences, both the good and the bad. Getting noticed is truly only the beginning. I'm worth 8 fucking nuggets. Suddenly I'm crying. Then it's either a matter of letting your talent speak for you, or you go out there to develop connections with the right people. Cora? Playing with cables again? Even then, there is still no guarantee of success. After listening to her explanation, I respect Miss Rachel's determination. I can certainly see how it worked out for her. And then I was left wondering whether Mr. Lucas meant something similar during our first meeting. Right. Thought it all sounded familiar. Will you try her suggestion then? Him, you're worth 47, and I'm worth 8. The stream hates the streamer.
doing, Cora? Cora? What are you doing, honey? She's laying at my feet again.
I'm just better? Okay. Rude. I don't know. Is it difficult? No more difficult than sending reels to every audition I've come across and being rejected by every single one. But for some reason, I feel conflicted about it. Speaking of Mr. Lucas, he and I have also continued our correspondence. Although perhaps it was more like a necessity. Something happened. He was stuck. Pardon? Actually, he posted about it on social media last night. I might have seen it. Did you? I came across it when I was updating my schedule and responded out of concern. Don't speak to Lucas, he's a fart. Dude, the stinkiest of farts. Then he called me almost immediately. He was loud. Sounds in order? Cora, stop eating the cables. All sounds in order. And extremely drunk. Really? Ow, Cora, that's flooring my legs, sweetheart. Wanna come up? Yeah, Cora. Hey, honey. Come here and I'll bring you up and we can cuddle. Hang on a second, chat. Kitten is demanding attention. Cora, that's my finger you're eating. You wanna come up? She's eating my finger. Thanks, honey. You gonna sit in the corner? Alright. Don't eat the cables. Eat Maddie. Yeah, just eat me instead, I guess. Because I'm so edible. He denied it at first, but it was too obvious not to notice. He told me he was walking aimlessly, deep in thought, and entered Kerry Park without realizing he had done so. Cora, careful standing by the door. Liam will open it and you will get knocked out. Must have been some deep thinking he was doing. I think it rained pretty hard last night. Well, I wouldn't know. Bus to and from there is currently not operating after 10 PM, which is why I sent him a message informing him of the fact, as he seemed to be unaware of it. Right. So he called me to ask if there was any other mode of public transport nearby. Wouldn't it have been easier for him to just call a cab? He told me he wanted to know the city better. At midnight? Why not? After all, you operate your business after dark yourself. Touché. Perhaps he just didn't want to go home just yet. I might be mistaken here, but I thought he doesn't like drinking. Wasn't it partying? Cora, come here. She's being super needy, but like refuses to let me give her attention. Come here, sweetheart. Cora. Come on, pumpkin. Nevertheless, I think last night was quite different. It appears he had dinner with his team, and he noticed the extra courage in order to negotiate with them about his new proposed direction. Oh? Cora, don't bite. See, I suppose it didn't go as expected. Perhaps. And I know that feeling all too well. Miss... However, he said he will keep negotiating until they reach a compromise. She's playing hard to get. She's really just being a toddler. Is it, though? Cora, are you hungry? Miss Rachel told me about the hoops she had to jump through in the beginning of her career with her teammates as well. You okay? What was that? Fuck. Likewise, Mr. Lucas had to work to obtain approval from his team for his actions. How can they still be so positive? What do you mean? I just cannot picture myself convincing others to give me a chance like that. I almost wanted to ask, why do we have to be at the mercy of others in order to succeed or fail? Can't talent speak for itself? Cora, not the cable. Cora, not the cable. Come here. Come here, you little shit. Hey, you being a menace? a menace. Just need to finish stream, okay? And then I will put you in your room. You can eat as much as you like. But if I truly believed that, with the number of rejections I've received so far, I've stopped a long time ago, right? Right, that's why it doesn't work that way. What do you mean? Let talent speak for itself, it would have to have the same standards. See what you mean? Art would cease to be art if it was standardized, wouldn't it? However, doesn't that imply that everything still depends on the whims and the individual judging you at that moment? How does someone like Miss Rachel or Mr. Lucas manage to be fine with that? Perhaps because they don't see it as a be-all and end-all? What do you mean? Rather than viewing them as judges with the authority to determine their fates, perhaps they simply see them as hills to either overcome or avoid, if that makes sense. Just a matter of perspective to where the power lies. It's not that easy to climb those hills, especially if you've never done it before. Therefore, it's good to try and find out what works for you, or ask for your guidance or assistance even. Because one can't possibly know why every single way to overcome obstacles, or be able to safely recognize warning signs without first learning about them from others. Is that what you're trying to say? I see. Still, Cora, Jesus. Cora has learnt that she can jump up on my lap. Hi, honey. What are you doing? Miss Riona. Yes. Sorry, I got a bit lost in my thoughts. You're fine, I promise. But speaking of Mr. Lucas, Cora just headbutted the desk. What happened to him after the call? I picked him up and drove him home. Whoa. But I thought you were located in Bellevue. I am. I still had unfinished business in the downtown area. Moreover, he suddenly began singing quite loudly nearing the end of our call, which led me to conclude it would be best for me to go and fetch him. See. How was he singing, in your opinion? It wasn't too bad. It's not for the fact that he was screaming most of the lyrics, that is. Well, his hoodie was soaked when I arrived, so he had to take it off before getting into my car. Thankfully, the water did not completely soak through his shirt, so he remained relatively dry. However, I still had to lay down the seat covers as his fur got rather wet. I hope he didn't get sick then. I should go now. Alright, will you be okay? I have a lot to think about. Thank you for being patient with my concerns, Maddie. No problem at all. Anytime. Oh, Cora, you are adorable. Have a good evening then, Maddie. Come back again soon. Did I check? I checked Toma to chill, right? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Bye, Riona, my love. Goodbye, my lover. Yeah, Cora, that's my mouse, honey. You don't need to chase the mouse. It's okay. You don't need to chase the mouse on the screen. She's just kneading my my leg, and she's stabbing me, so that's great. She's literally just. What are you looking at, Cora? Are you looking at my mixer? What are you looking at, Kit Kat? The violence in this tiny little creature. Alright, where are we going? Who's live? Oh, Georgie's doing wildflowers. Do we dare? Cora, that's my keyboard, hun. What are you doing? Cats are wild, man. Anyways, YouTube. But we have to tell her about Lightning. True, Lightning McQueen was in the game. Cora, that is an old coffee frappe. That's something you do not need to be eating. Especially at your age. Goodbye, YouTube.